English Daily is your place to listen deeply, understand clearly, and improve endlessly. Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's podcast. I am very happy that you are here with me. Today, I want to talk about something very important. Something that can change the way you see the world. Is something that can make you feel happier, stronger, and more hopeful. Today, we talk about the power of thinking positive, so, take a deep breath, relax, and let us begin this journey together. Positive thinking means looking at life in a good way. Even when things are not perfect. It means seeing the bright side, even when life is difficult. For example, when it rains, some people feel upset and say, "Oh no, the day is ruined." But a positive thinker smiles and says, "This is good. The plants will grow, the air will be fresh. I can stay home and read my favorite book." Positive thinking is not magic. It does not make every problem disappear. But it changes the way we feel. This helps us stay calm, stay strong, and find better solutions to the problems we face. Life is not always easy, there are good days and bad days. Sometimes we feel stress at school, at work, or even at home we feel tired, sad, or angry. When we think negative thoughts, everything feels heavy, we feel weak, hopeless, and alone. But when we think positive thoughts, something amazing happens. Our brain becomes more clear. Our heart feels lighter. We have new ideas, we smile more, sleep better, and even have more friends. Science shows that positive thinking is good for our health. Reduces stress, makes our immune system stronger, and gives us more energy. It even helps us live longer. But how can we start thinking positive? Positive thinking is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. You can practice it every day. First, try saying thank you every morning when you wake up. Be thankful for a new day, for your breakfast, for the people around you, for the small good things that happen. Gratitude is a powerful way to build a positive mind. Second, use kind words when you talk to yourself. Do not say "I am stupid" or "I can't do this." Instead, say "I made a mistake, but I can learn." Talk to yourself like you would talk to a good friend. Third, focus on solutions instead of problems. When something bad happens, do not only say "this is terrible." Ask yourself, what can I do to make it better? When you look for solutions, you feel more in control. Fourth, spend time with positive people. Be with people who smile, who encourage you, who make you feel inspired. Their energy will lift you up. Finally, take care of your body, eat healthy food. Sleep enough and move your body every day. When your body feels good, your mind will feel good too. Let me tell you a short story. There was a man named Tom. Tom worked in a small shop. One day, the shop closed, and Tom lost his job. He felt very sad. He sat at home and thought, "My life is over." But then Tom remembered that he loved to bake bread. He started baking bread every morning in his small kitchen. At first, he shared the bread with his neighbors. They loved it and told their friends. Soon, people started asking to buy his bread. Tom opened a small bakery. He worked hard every day. After 1 year, the bakery became popular, and Tom was happy again. He said, "If I only thought negative, I would still sit at home and cry. But I chose to think positive. I used my problem as a chance to try something new." Tom's story shows us that positive thinking does not mean life is easy, but it helps us find new doors when one door closes. You can also practice positive thinking with affirmations. These are short, powerful sentences you say to yourself. For example, "I am strong. I am smart. Can find a solution. I am grateful for today." Choose to think positive. Say these sentences every morning. Repeat them when you feel sad or stressed. Little by little, your brain will believe them. Your life will feel lighter, and your heart will feel braver. My friends, positive thinking is a choice. You can choose it every day. You can choose it right now. Even if life is hard, you can still choose hope. Remember, a positive mind creates a positive life. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope you feel inspired and ready to face your day with more courage. The next episode, we will explore more ideas to train your mind and build a happier life. Until then, stay happy, stay strong, and keep thinking positive. The last episode, we talked about what positive thinking is and why it is so powerful. Today, we go a little deeper. We will talk about how to build habits that keep your mind positive every day. Remember, positive thinking is not just something you do once. It's something you practice again and again until it becomes natural. One of the best habits you can start is to keep a gratitude journal. This is a small notebook where you write 3 good things every day. They can be very simple. Maybe you write, "I had a nice cup of tea this morning." Or, "My friend sent me a funny message." Or, "I saw a beautiful sunset." When you write these things down, your brain learns to notice good moments. Even on a hard day, there is always something small to be thankful for. After a few weeks, you will feel more peaceful and more happy. Because you train your mind to look for good things first. Another habit is to control your input. What you watch, what you listen to, and what you read can change the way you think. If you spend all day watching sad news or negative comments on social media, you will feel worried and tired. But if you listen to uplifting music, read inspiring books, or watch stories of kind people, you will feel lighter. Be careful about what you allow into your mind. Feed your mind with hope and light. Let us talk about words again. Words are very powerful. The words you speak to yourself can hurt you or heal you. Imagine a little child who is learning to walk. When the child falls, you do not say, "You are stupid." You smile and say, "Good job, try again." Speak to yourself like that. Say, "I can try again. I can do better next time. I am learning." These words will give you strength. You are your own best friend. Treat yourself with kindness. Now, I want to share another story. There was a woman named Anna. She loved to sing, but she was very shy. When she was a child, a teacher told her that her voice was not good. Anna believed that for many years. She never sang in public. She always thought, "I am not good enough." One day, Anna joined a small singing class. The teacher in this class was very kind. He said, "Your voice is soft, but it is beautiful. With practice, it can become strong." Anna started practicing every day. She slowly became more confident. After a few months, she sang in front of her friends for the first time. They were surprised and happy. Anna said later, "When I changed the way I thought about myself, everything changed. I started to believe I could sing and then I really could." Her story reminds us that positive thinking opens new doors. Even for dreams we hide deep inside. Building a positive mind also means learning to forgive. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is very important. When someone hurts us, we feel angry or sad. If we hold this anger too long, it makes our heart heavy. It is like carrying a big stone every day. But when we forgive, we put down the stone. We feel free again. Forgiving does not mean forgetting. It means choosing peace over pain. You can start small. Forgive yourself for small mistakes. Forgive others for small things. Step by step, your heart becomes lighter. Positive thinking can also be supported by breathing exercises. When you feel stressed, stop for a moment. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in, and then breathe out slowly. Repeat this 3 times. This simple act calms your body and clears your mind. After you calm down, it is easier to think positive thoughts and see solutions clearly. Now let's practice something together. Think about one problem in your life right now. Maybe it is work, or school, or a relationship. Close your eyes for a moment. Ask yourself, what is one good thing about this problem? It may sound strange, but every problem has at least one lesson. Maybe you are learning to be patient. Maybe you are learning to be stronger. Maybe you are learning who your true friends are. When you find the lesson, the problem feels less heavy. At the end of this episode, I want to give you a simple exercise. Tonight, before you go to bed, write down 3 things you are thankful for. Then write one positive thought about tomorrow. For example, tomorrow will be a good day because I will try something new. Or tomorrow I will smile more. This small action will help you sleep with a light heart and wake up with a smile. Remember, my friends, you are the driver of your thoughts. You can choose to focus on hope, on growth, on light. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant flowers of kindness and gratitude, your life will be full of color. If you let weeds of anger and fear grow, your life will feel dark. You choose what to plant. Start planting good seeds today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you feel encouraged and ready to practice these habits. The next episode, we will talk about how to stay positive when life is very hard, during loss, failure, or big challenges. We will learn how to turn pain into power. Until then, keep smiling, keep breathing deeply, and keep thinking positive. This is our final part of the Think Positive series. The first 2 episodes, we learned about what positive thinking is, why it is important, and how to build daily habits to keep our minds happy. Today, we go deeper. We talk about how to stay positive in the hardest moments of life. When you fail, when you lose someone, or when you feel completely lost, life is full of surprises, sometimes good, sometimes bad. There are days when everything seems to go wrong. Maybe you lose your job, or you fail an important exam, or someone you love hurts you. It's normal to feel sad, angry, or afraid. Positive thinking does not mean you must smile all the time. Does not mean you ignore your feelings. This means you allow yourself to feel. But you do not stay in the dark forever. You take a step forward, even a small one, toward the light. When life is very hard, start with acceptance. Say to yourself, yes, this is difficult. Yes, I feel pain. Take a deep breath. Feel the emotion in your body. Then slowly say, but this moment will not last forever. I will grow stronger. Acceptance gives you power because it stops the fight inside your mind. When you accept, you can start healing. Let me share a touching story. There was a young man named David. David loved running. He trained every day because he wanted to join a marathon. But one day, he had an accident and broke his leg. The doctor said he could not run for a year. David was heartbroken. For weeks, he stayed in bed feeling sad. One day, his friend visited him and said, "You still have strong arms. You can still move your body in other ways." David thought about this and decided to start training his upper body. He did exercises with his arms every day. When his leg finally healed, he was stronger than before. After 2 years, he joined the marathon and finished it. David said, "The accident was painful, but it taught me patience and discipline. Made me stronger inside and outside." David's story shows that positive thinking is not just about smiling, it's about using pain as a teacher. Every challenge gives us a lesson. Every failure shows us a better way. Every closed door pushes us to find a new door. Now, I want to guide you through a short exercise to help you in difficult times. Find a quiet place, sit down comfortably, and close your eyes if you can. Take a slow, deep breath in and breathe out gently. Feel your shoulders relax. Put one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Say to yourself quietly, "I am here, I am safe. I am strong." Breathe in again. Imagine a warm light filling your body. With every breath, this light grows bigger. It pushes away fear and sadness. Now think of one thing you are grateful for, even if it is very small. Hold that thought in your heart and breathe deeply. One more time. When you are ready, open your eyes. This small practice can calm your mind and remind you of hope, even in dark moments. Another way to stay positive during hard times is to connect with other people. Sometimes we think we must be strong alone, but we do not have to. Talk to a friend, a teacher, or someone you trust. Share your feelings. Ask for help when you need it. Positive thinking grows faster when we share it with others. Even a smile from a stranger can give us strength on a bad day. I also encourage you to find meaning in your pain. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Maybe you become more patient, more compassionate, or more thankful for the little things. Some of the most beautiful people in the world are those who faced great pain but chose to grow. Kinder instead of bitter. And one more thing, forgive yourself. When life is hard, we often blame ourselves. We say, it is my fault. I am not good enough. Stop for a moment and forgive yourself. You are human, you are learning. You are growing. Every mistake is a step on your journey. As we come to the end of this series, I want to leave you with a powerful message. You have the power to choose your thoughts. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to look for the good, to focus on solutions, to keep moving forward. Thinking does not make life perfect, but it makes life beautiful. So, my friends, take what you learned from these 3 episodes and make it part of your life. Every morning, take a moment to be thankful. Every evening, write down something good that happened that day. When you feel sad, breathe deeply and speak kind words to yourself. When you face a problem, look for the lesson it brings. When you succeed, celebrate it. When you fail, try again. Remember, a positive mind creates a positive life. And you have the power to create that life. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope these words stay with you and give you strength every time you need them. Till we meet again, keep smiling, keep growing, and keep thinking positive. You are stronger than you think, and the best is yet to come.